Yes, sir. It's your boy Yeynot Gaming bringing you the content segment. 5 wide selecting players in the Pro-Am community who have shown their dedication to the game with aspirations to get to the league or simply enjoys getting better and playing the game itself. This segment will contain players selected at random that I've seen play Pro-Am and shows potential of becoming a solid pro, spotlighting players in and off of the typical top players list, guys and girls who have not been selected in any season of the NBA 2K League. Now, this specific episode will have our guy Glizzy. Won't be qualified for Season 5, but for Season 6. But it's one of the premier sharps coming up right now in the Pro-Am community. Let's get into it. Glizzy, the Sharp. He's only 16 or 17 years old right now. Won't be qualified for next year's draft, but for the following year, I believe. He's currently playing Sharp for GNA, probably one of the best team, if not the best team on PlayStation at the moment. A few of his accomplishments. He was a WR champion, 2-time TPO champ, 3-time overtime tournament champion, XPL League champ, along with WR Select champion. So he definitely has a few titles under his belt with being so young. A few of the tendencies I've seen in his game, I watched a few of his series. He doesn't do a lot of talking, but will communicate to the point guard to look for him off the decks. When dribbling, he looks to find the shot going towards the middle and will randomly pull out the spin back to get himself open. Just one of those tricks I see him pull out pretty often. And another thing I've noticed about his game real quick was that when he's off ball, he will often two-step, looking to receive the ball when dragging back to the hash. Even when dexing in the middle of the court, he favors the moving back to the empty hash to get himself open and making that guy out the corner come out. A few strengths in his game that I've noticed, he is extremely comfortable finding his shot off of the dribble. That means he can combo up, kind of like we were saying about Jaden, combo up, find his own shot, primarily off of the isolation, not too much with the PNR. He usually has his guy use a center sit block, and he has a guard on him at most times, and he'll work out himself. Another thing he does, he is a scoring threat from anywhere on the court, especially with a mismatch. Like I was saying before, if it's a non-lock on him, he's good at getting into the crab, getting off the quick stop, hitting that spin back at times, or even just getting into the midi and knocking it down. Or even at the last case, which goes into my third point, can create something out of nothing in last second situations. There's a few times I've seen him go into like a post fade and hit a good shot out of there. Even get it like a drifter, even with having a workout with 3 or 4 seconds left on the clock. Just with the ball in his hands, I feel like he can always get a bucket at any point of the possession. There are a few areas of improvement I would like to see in this game. One is just get more involved on defense. I saw the build he had. He doesn't have perimeter, so he sits in the corner at times where I feel like he should be playing up a little bit, kind of help out that guy in the hash. He's sitting, holding hands with the guy in the corner. He'll drop here and there for a board if it's long, but most times doesn't quite drop for it in the matchups I've seen at least. And another thing is showing that he can create plays for his teammates. Everybody knows that he can score the ball. He knows he can go off ball. He can put the ball on the ground and score for himself. But I would like to see him, either like bring up the center and try to run a play to try to get the point guard back the ball. I know one thing I've seen him do is a lot of pass backs. That seems to be like the most common thing. He'll hit the point guard will hit him, Claude will hit him, and he'll just hit him back. But other than that, I don't see him make too many reads. It was just one little small thing I think will improve his game a bit. If I had to give him a grade, I feel like a good grade to give him now, I know he's still young, is an A-. He does remind me of actually like Be Smooth when he was coming up, being able to score from anywhere, be able to put the ball on the ground and score from anywhere on the court. He does have that potential in him. I think if he keeps it up, he keeps grinding the game, he's going to be a solid pro, being like a lottery guy in a couple years. But he's just got to keep at it, work on those little improvements that I put there, and then he'll be solid. That wraps up this quick segment of 5 Wide. I do appreciate all of those who chose to watch. Don't be afraid to let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to lock into more 2K League and Pro-Am content. Drop my socials below the video if you wish to follow me. Click on the links on the screen to enjoy the preseason preview episodes, watch Pro-Am matchups, or enjoy some of the music I've released. Till next time, stay safe and take care. Yes, sir.